Hi guys, I'm Soumya and I'm back again with another video. I hope you're all well and safe. So I make a lot of bookish content on this channel. So if you are a book lover and a reader, then do hit that subscribe button and don't forget to click on the bell icon. I think we can all agree on the fact that short stories are pretty wonderful. After all, they encompass a whole world of characters and their lives in a short duration of time. And they are especially effective if we are looking for something interesting, engaging and entertaining and we have only a little bit of time to spare due to our hectic lives. So short stories manage to keep our mind refreshed even when our lives are hectic. And a very easy and an impactful way to access these short stories is by listening to them as audiobooks. Storytel has a huge collection of short stories that range from the duration of 15 minutes to 1 hour. Listening to these short stories on Storytel is a very efficient way of making your daily routine tasks interesting and keeping boredom at bay. So whether it's cleaning your house or chopping vegetables or any other chore that you find boring, Storytel will be there with you with all the short stories to keep you entertained. And the best thing about Storytel is that it can be your constant companion because it's an audiobook app, so it's always on your phone. So it's always with you. So on the whole, it's very practical and convenient. The monthly subscription of Storytel is only INR 299, so link to download the Storytel app will be in the description box. In today's video, I will be recommending 6 short stories that you can start listening on Storytel to make your routine more interesting. So you can download all these short stories on the Storytel app to listen to them offline. In that case, you will not be dependent on the internet to access them. Also, you can listen to these stories at the speed of your preference. My preferred speed is 1.25, but I guess it's different for different people. Also, there is the sleep timer feature where you can select a particular duration or add a custom duration and the story will stop playing after that duration is over. So the first story is Will You Come to Bhutan With Me by Akanksha Bhardwaj. So this is a story where two people who are teachers meet regularly to read poems and spend time together. This 14-minute short story is actually a rather heartwarming conversation that takes place between the two of them. Also, this short story has been read by two people, so that adds more impact to it. While reviewing this book on the Storytel app, you will actually want to use the heartwarming emoji to describe it. In fact, you can choose your next audiobook to listen to based on the emoji reviews left by other listeners. There are so many emojis describing different emotions and listeners use different emojis to describe their experience with different audiobooks. So based on your mood, you can look at the emoji reviews left by listeners and you can go for the audiobooks that match your mood. The next story is Shishir Ki Girlfriend or Shishir's Girlfriend by Satya Vyas. So both Hindi and English version of the story are available on the Storytel app. The Hindi version is 1 hour 5 minutes long and the English version is 54 minutes long. So Shishir meets his ex-girlfriend after 10 years and he calls his friend Akash Solanki to inform him how his life changed after that. This story will take you back to your school days and for some people it will remind them of their school love. Also, the narrator reads the story very clearly and effectively and this is a story that has that nostalgic vibe to it and it brings a smile to your face. So while listening to this story, you will definitely want to use the bookmark feature to mark certain parts to listen to them again or maybe even share them with your friends. Also, if you use the bookmark feature, you can also add notes to that bookmark to specify what you liked about that part. The next story is The Final Accounting by Rabindranath Tagore. So this story has been translated from Bengali to English and the duration of this short story is 19 minutes. So this is a story in which a girl named Nirupama is married into a family that asks for a dowry of 10,000 rupees. So Nirupama's father is not able to pay a part of the dowry and as a result of that, Nirupama is mistreated by her in-laws and even her father is denied a respectable treatment by them. This story demonstrates the evil system of dowry and its repercussions and this is an old classic and the title of this story makes sense once you finish listening to it and on the whole this story makes you sad. While listening to this audiobook, you can also share it in your Instagram stories directly through the Storytel app. You just have to select the 3 vertical lines on the right side and then you have to select share to Instagram stories and that's it. The next story is Love in the Pink City by Kush Vaishnava. So this is a light-hearted feel-good story taking place in Jaipur. Shelja is from Bangalore, but she is in Jaipur to attend a cousin's wedding, and there she ends up meeting Sam, an American who can speak Hindi very well. So they both roam around Jaipur and spend time together. This is a good story to listen to while on commute, and the duration of the story is 46 minutes, and it's a story that's going to make you smile and leave you in a good mood, and it can de-stress you, especially if you're feeling overwhelmed with your busy life. The next story is Killer on the Hunt by Ira Tuck. So this is a murder mystery, and the duration of the story is 1 hour 2 minutes. So young men are being murdered, and the only thing that Inspector Nitesh knows for sure is that the murderer is a woman. So this is a story in which Inspector Nitesh goes about solving this mystery as to who this woman could be. Also, one detail that I found amusing and relatable was that Inspector Nitesh loves to read Agatha Christie, so that's nice. Anyway, this story is going to give you an hour-long anticipation as to who the murderer could be, and it is decently well written, so you can definitely listen to it while doing something that you find especially mundane and uninteresting. The next story is Silver Lining by Jayanti Ranganathan. So the duration of this short story is 12 minutes, and it's a great way to start a busy or even a stressful day. As the title of the story suggests, it talks about how every cloud has a silver lining. In our hectic, busy and even competitive lives, we often have days where we feel gloomy and hopeless. So let this short and sweet story add a dose of positivity in your life. So these are the 6 short stories that I recommend that you start listening on Storytel, and after you are done with these short stories, you can listen to others as well, because there are so many more, and you can access all these short stories and make your routine life interesting only for INR 299 per month. Do check out the link in the description to download the app. So that was it for today's video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you want to connect with me on my social media, the links are in the description box. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye, take care and stay safe.